Someone asked me to do a video copying Mike Tyson's boxing style. When I was learning how to fight, sometimes, I mean, you know what to do, you don't have the strength yet, etc. And in other words, at the same time you don't, so you're trying to replace that by copying people. So I used to do this in fights consciously, but then it's also subconscious, because you see, I used to see Mike Tyson like with clips, and he'd be like this, so I would go like this, you know, even though trainers will tell you to put your hand like this, especially like teaching you different things. Also, I forgot, there's another fighter, he's southpaw, but he used to go like this. Macho Camacho used to go like that. And you could learn some things from that are good about it. In other words, if you go like this with your hands, and then you want to throw a straight right hand, now you have to go back and then throw the straight right hand. So for my style, it's better like this. And then I believe like with his Julio Cesar Chavez, one of the best fighters. Also because at that weight, you see, heavyweight especially, you know, you never know what happened at heavyweight a certain way. But other ways, the lighter boxing classes, different ways have more of the identity of the one the scientists share. In demonstration, you know, the more the arts is there in other ways. In other words, but I believe what they were doing, what makes their style more effective, is they're fighting, and other successful champions, sometimes they're throwing from the opposite stance. If they're a conventional fighter, meaning with the left hand forward and the right hand back behind them, all of a sudden, now they're with the southpaw with the left hand behind and the right hand. See, for example, I can't even jab as good with my right hand as I can with my left hand. So it's probably good to practice. I wouldn't do that in a fight because you could get hurt switching leads if you don't know what you're doing. In other words, it's even easier to not see a punch coming. So, Mike Tyson's going to use, he's going to be fighting people taller than him, I guess, usually, you know? So he can use that to his advantage. And then sometimes, you know, he just come over the top too. But you have to time that. You don't want to come over the top with a guy who is a heavyweight, taller than you, and going to hit you coming in. It's like two cars, if they hit head on, even if they're going slow, there's going to be problems. You see what I'm saying? So, and then if you go like this and you change it, the angle, now the guy has to turn even more. So that's like one of the principles of boxing. You turn a little bit, the guy has to turn. Unless he's already managed to hit you. See, you can always go down like that too and make your target smaller. So, see this, I learned from this stuff. Because this shit also, look what he's doing. If you imitate this thing that Macho Camacho used to do, he used to go like this. See now, look, the chin's all protected right here. You hit me, you're gonna hit the shoulder rather than hitting the shoulder than the chin. You see what I'm saying? Thank you.